Hey there, everybody. This is Chris, aka Destroyer X. It is June 28th, 2012. It's still insanely hot in Oklahoma right now, and this is another episode of the Destroyer X Productions video tag series. As I said in my last video, I was going to try and look around YouTube and see if there are some questions that I can answer. I managed to find a YouTube user by the name of Christine123, and her video is 19 random facts. So I watched a little bit of it, and I thought I would spout out some 19 random facts about myself. And here we go. The first random fact is I used to collect Sonic the Hedgehog comics. I have well over 100 of these Sonic the Hedgehog Archie comics, and I used to be a pretty big fan of them for quite a few years, and after a while it just got old, and well, I stopped collecting them. That, and I had better things to spend my money on, like school and gas and other things. Here's another thing. I used to be a very big Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan. I still am, and I have some toys that are inside my garage at this moment. I have the Technodrome, I have the Turtle Van, I used to have the Turtle Blimp, I have Michelangelo, Casey Jones, April O'Neil, Bebop, Krang, the Shredder. Crazy. The one fact I can think about myself is that I am an Eagle Scout. I actually went through Cub Scouts. I dropped out of Cub Scouts after I got my Bobcat badge. I got back into it during 4th grade. I got my Weebelows badge. I got my Arrow of Light, and then I went on to Boy Scouts. And from there, it would take me several years, but I ended up getting my Eagle Scout Award on April 21st, 2001. So yes, I am an Eagle Scout. The fourth thing I can think about is I have all the seasons of the 1987 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series to date. I'm waiting on the last season, the season 10, to be released. As soon as it's released, I'm going to buy it as well. Number 5. It's incredibly hard for me to sleep at night unless there is music going or if there is a video going. I tend to sleep with either playing some music, or I will sleep by listening to it, having a YouTube video go on. And I have several playlists on YouTube, and I subscribe to many people on YouTube, and I'll play their playlists, and that'll help lull me to sleep. One thing is, I have never beaten Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. I've owned Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link for well over 15 years now. I have yet to beat it. I've gotten as far as the Great Palace. I keep dying at the Great Palace. The farthest I've managed to get in that game is Thunderbird, and after that, I kept dying. I know how to beat the Thunderbird, I just never been able to beat it. Let's see. I currently collect many different anime series. The largest amount of anime I have right now is going to be Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Trigun, and Pokemon. As far as Pokemon goes, I only collected the Indigo series, and I collected the Orange Island series. After that, I stopped collecting. Let's see. My favorite music group is M2M. For those who are not unfamiliar with M2M, they used to be they were popular for a little while, especially in the U.S., especially when Pokemon the first movie came out, because they were on the official movie soundtrack, and they also had 2 albums released in the United States. One was Shades of Purple, the other one was The Big Room. Eventually, what ended up happening is the members of M2M, which was Marion Raven and Marie Larson, they ended up being dropped by Atlantic Records, and they have long since gone their own individual ways. Another random fact I have is my favorite song is actually from the Pokemon 2B Master soundtrack, and it is called Double Trouble Team Rocket. I love Eric Stewart. I love Maddie Blaustein. I don't think I pronounced her name right. And I love Rachel Lillis and Ted Lewis, and man, that song is awesome. I love Team Rocket. I love that song. Another random fact is one of my favorite desserts in the entire world is cherry dump cake. Cherry dump cake. That is right. I learned how to create that particular dish back in my Boy Scout days. That was always one of my favorite things to cook, to make during whenever we went on campouts. And I have long since learned the recipe, and I will bake it every so often. Here's another random fact. I've never been to Disney World. Another random fact, I've never been to the West Coast. Which leads into this random fact. I have never been to Disneyland. I would love to go to Disney World, and I would love to go to Disneyland, and I would love to visit the West Coast. But I don't have, well, I have time, I just don't have the money. So hopefully I'll be able to visit Disneyland and Disney World one of these days. One thing is, I still watch cartoons to this very day. I love cartoons. They're a big part of my life. Some of the American cartoons, they are downright annoying at times, but other cartoons, they're okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see. Another random fact for this is the 15th one. I am a registered Republican. I've been registered since 2004. I think it's 2004 when I became registered. Maybe 2003. I don't remember for sure. But I've been registered since then. So yay. Let's see. Another random fact. I have the autograph of Peter Mayhew. I have 2 autographs of him. Both of them are on pictures of my wall, but right behind me. For those who do not know, Peter Mayhew is Chewbacca in the Star Wars movies. So, and I managed to get his autograph back in 2008 when he was in Tulsa for DEF CON 7, that Wizards Asylum comics and games helped sponsor. It was an amazing experience getting to meet him. I managed to get his autograph. I managed to get a few pictures with him. So, yeah, I love it. Let's see. I have seen, for those who are familiar with the Christopher Nolan series, there are some vehicles that are pretty predominant in the series. One is the Tumbler, which is that series' Batmobile, and the other one is the Batpod, which is that series' Batcycle. I managed to see both of those vehicles during the Tumbler tour. What ended up happening is that during the Tumbler tour, they made a stop over at the Walmart at Admiral and Memorial in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and they were also at Mayfest during that time. So I ended up seeing both of those vehicles. I have some pictures of them on my Facebook page. It's awesome. Number 18 is, believe it or not, I'm a bigger high school football fan than I am college and professional football. I'm not a big football fan all in its entirety, but when I do watch football, the rare times that I do, I prefer high school football, especially for my alma mater, Glenpool High School. I haven't been to a football game in a while. I would love to go back, and who knows, maybe I'll go back at some point. And the last random fact about myself is I love sushi. That is right. In 2001, I and several other people, we were part of Technology Student Association back at Glenpool High School, and we were able to go to the national conference. One of our stopover before we headed to the national conference in Richmond, Virginia, was in Washington, D.C. We stopped there for the night, and it was during that trip where I actually tried sushi for the first time. In all honesty, I loved it. I loved it so much that whenever I got back home at some point, I ended up eating sushi at a few sushi restaurants in Tulsa. I still eat sushi to this day. One of my favorite places to go eat sushi at is Tokyo Garden. Yeah, that's it, Tokyo Garden. Another place I like to go is Sushi Train, and so on and so forth. Yeah, I love sushi. My favorite sushi roll is a spicy salmon roll. I love that. I also love spicy tuna rolls. I love dynamite rolls. Man, I could go for some sushi right now. Anyway, those are Those are 19 random facts about me. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and tag the original person that that I found. I'm gonna go ahead and tag the original person, and if you want to respond to this video, go ahead and do so and leave a video response, and I'll look at your videos. And yeah, this is gonna be. I think I'm starting to get the hang of the whole video tag craze. Anyway, this is Chris, aka Destroyer X, and I'm signing off. Take care, everybody. Ciao for now. Bye.